Hello everyone, this is Dating Code, your dating and relationship coach, helping men and women to have a good and healthy relationship with the one they love. Today, I'm going to be discussing about my book. Now, I have two books available on dating and relationship. One is common, you've seen it. The first one, The Smartest Way to Date. So I'm going to just pointing out everything you learn, and I'm going to be talking about that new book, the second one. That's the continuation of The Smartest Way to Date, which is available for free. It's the continuation of The Smartest Way to Date, which everyone have, which is free. But this new one, which is the one I just published, it has a lot of information, and you can get that. It's available right now for everyone who wants to buy. So I'm going to be bringing out points and what you will benefit from these books and how it can help you in whatever situation you are facing in your dating life and relationship, how it can help you to get the proper results, the results you desire. Everyone wants a successful relationship. That's what everybody wants. No one wants to be struggling. So before we get started, hit the like button. Appreciate this video. Subscribe to this channel so you have access to my video when I upload them. And also drop a comment under the comment section. So, and this is an opportunity to appreciate everyone that has been liking these videos and those that have been watching it. And I hope you'll be benefiting from these videos. These videos are made for everyone so that they will enjoy and have a good and quality relationship with the one they will love. So, believing everyone has done that for me, let's get started. Let's talk about The Smartest Way to Date. The first book. The first one. The first smartest way to date. Yeah, that one is talking about how to date properly. Yes, if you do everything in that book, you won't be having problems, stress. So in that book, it talks about dating. Everyone will date. Dating is an important aspect when you want to get a relationship with someone. You will learn about how it is, how you date, how you try to get to know someone, and that. So what are those things you should have in mind when you are dating someone? In The Smartest Way to Date, it talks about these things like don't wait for someone to like you back. You don't want to waste your time. Many people do that today. But when you read this book, you will understand that you don't need to when you are dating. Don't hope people will like you back. Right? You want to date and get results. So when you wait for someone, the result is not in your hands. It's not up to you to get that person to like you. So you are just going to leave it to chance. That's not what you want to do. The second thing here is you should have options while dating. Need to understand dating it's not something you commit, like it's not like a relationship where you are committed. It's like let me give an example. It's like you going out to search out you want to buy a product, you go to stores to search out for the best product that will suit you. The one that will suit your needs. Let's use an example, a microphone. You need a microphone to work, to record. You are going to go out there and check out the best microphone. There are so many microphones there, but some will not suit you. Some will not suit what you want to use them for. So you have to go there and see it yourself if this is actually what will work for you. That's why dating is important. So you have to have options. It's not everyone that will like you. So when you have options, out of those options, there are some who will like you and value you, who you will match their energy. And those are the people you want to get into a relationship with. Like this, people you want to commit to. Another point is keep your investment to the minimum. Someone you are showing a romantic interest in, trying to get to know them, you don't want to be pouring all your life savings, spending everything, your energy is not going to be appreciated. Most people are doing that today and they are crying heavily for it. And they said, this person, despite everything I do for them, they still treat me this way. Why? What have I done? They don't know you. You rushed into investing into someone that does not even like you. They don't like you. So forget about the vibe, the smile. It takes time for people to like you. So when you invest too much, You regret it. Another point here, you must be willing to walk away. So whenever you are with people are doing things you don't want, walk away, take your leave. Don't stress yourself about it. Another point is put no one on a pedestal. So when you worship someone, they're not going to respect you. They're going to see you as someone beneath them. So, and that cannot happen if you want something serious, a relationship. So there are so many points that you can go and read it. It's free. Another point is be willing to divide what you are doing. So when you are with someone you like, you'll be talking, you'll be going out, be willing to say, okay, this is what you, don't waste your time. After some months, when they start to like you. So after some months, people will define it. So if you've gotten to know each other for after some months, let's say 4 5 months, 6 months, and the vibe is there, and they like you, yeah, you can define it if that's what you want. But not just sit out there where you want a relationship and they're not giving you, and yeah, just don't waste your time. Don't do that. I know this is an important point. You should pay attention to this one in particular. Prioritize character over anything. You know, character matters a lot. When I did some character, there's some character you cannot flow with because everyone have different character and qualities. You as an individual, you understand the kind of person you are. You know what triggers you, your insecurities. You can't be with someone who will be their character is not making you feel safe. You can't be someone you don't like their character. Yes, despite even if you find them attractive, because that character is what you're going to be dealing with in the long run when you get into a relationship with them. So will you be able to deal with them with that character? So you have to prioritize character. Some person's character, very important. And this is common also, this next point. People cut off their friends and family when they get when they are dating. Not relationship, don't get me wrong. They say get the like, then they cut off their friends and family. They start talking to the girl all the time, or to the guy all the time. Where would that get them? Tears. Your friends and family are important. Because when you are putting so much energy into someone, that's where it doesn't actually work. Don't do that. Another point is don't force someone to like you. You know, it doesn't work. It has never worked and it will not work. It's a useless thing. Next point is never tell them what you want from them. So you have to know people first, right? So when you get to know them, you can't just out of the blue and be telling them, this is what I want, this is what I want a relationship. They already know what you want. So it's when they're starting to like you, you feel like, oh, they're the same energy. That's when you can tell them what you want from them or what you want. Because if you want a relationship, you can't be going about, I want a relationship. No, they don't know you, right? Just think about it. Someone come up to you with a proposal, somebody you don't know, that you should put your money in it. Are you going to put your money in that something you don't know? No. The same thing with relationship. Girls will not just, or a guy will not just want to commit to you without knowing you. They don't know what they are getting. So you coming to them just because you like it based on your feelings, it doesn't work that way. So another thing is you should never tell them what you feel about them. They don't care about your feelings. The people you are talking to, the people you just met, they don't care about it. So you tell them about you like them. So what? They don't like you. It takes time. People need to know you before they like you. So you have to keep those feelings to yourself and you show them you feel something for them through your actions by calling them, showing interest in them and talking with them, getting to know them. That's how you show people. That's how to do it. So another point is don't put too much emotion and interest when you are dating someone. So if you are following all what I've been saying all along, if you are doing it, you won't. These points I'm talking about, like you should not put too much emotion and interest when you are dating someone. You're not going to. It's not going to happen to you. Yes, because it's not going to happen to you. Because when you put too much emotion and interest in someone, it will push them away. Another point is don't ignore red flags. So you will see everyone has a red flag. No one is a saint, right? But you will notice some red flags when you are dealing with people, their character flaws, the way they do their things. You will notice it. So when you notice things like this, don't ignore them because those things, is this what they are. That's their reality. That's their character. So if you ignore them and say, oh, it doesn't matter, right? You can only ignore them if it's not a big deal for you. There's some red flags that oh, this is not a big deal, I can handle this. But there's some red flags that are actually can be a big deal, maybe something you cannot cope with or deal with. If you ignore it, saying because you like them, it's not going to go. That's who they are. So don't ignore it. And if you're unable to deal with that red flag, at that point, later on, what will happen? It will be a problem for you in the relationship. Then you'll be complaining about that character that you've seen in the beginning. You'll be complaining, telling them to change. Now ask yourself, how can someone change overnight their character? The one that they have been with so many years, like 20 years or 30 years. So let's be realistic here. Don't ignore red flags. And that point is don't let people, this is very important. That's the point of this smartest way to date. It's not to get played. When you date smartly, no one will play you. There are people out here that they will try to play you, play on your emotions. But when you are following what is the smartest way to date, no one will play you. So on that point, pay less attention to rules and theories. Don't live your life on rules and theory because a rule might apply today to a particular situation. It might not apply to other situations. So you can't just be following rules blindly. You want to do things based on the situation you are, not just rules. There are some rules. Rules cannot cut it. You have to understand the situation before you know what you are going to apply. You have to be able to be flexible. I know that sometimes you have to allow some things to happen and handle it another way. You can't follow rules and theories and be rigid. No, like if it's this or it's not this, if it's this, it's not this. It's not a wise way to do things because in life, everything is not black and white. Sometimes it can be black, sometimes it can be white, sometimes it can be blue. Everything is not about good and bad. Bad and good. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, no. Sometimes it can be good and it won't favor you, and it can be bad and it will favor you. You have to see things based on the situation, circumstances. But if you're not flexible, you don't try to adjust to the situation. You'll be paying too much attention to rules and theories, and you will never be successful. You'll not be able to date smartly. You'll be bittered and be angry and be questioning yourself. Why? Why is it that everything is not working with me? It's because you are too rigid. Another point is, no, don't ask for exclusivity without getting to know them properly. Yeah. Okay, now, why will you go into a relationship with someone you don't know properly? Why? Why should you do that? Because that means if you ask for exclusivity from someone you don't know, then you have to face whatever they are doing to you. You just have to accept it that way and not complain because when you know someone and you know you can deal with them, that's the kind of person you want to accommodate and want for a relationship. Next point. Don't tell people you clearly know that you love them. Yeah. You meet a girl 2 weeks ago, a guy, and said, I love you. They are going to treat you like trash. They're going to take it for granted. They're going to play you. Right? But when they don't know what you feel for them, they will try to put efforts to at least get you to value them or love them. That's why they put the effort. When someone already know that you love them, what effort do they need to put in to earn your love? No efforts. Don't do this. It's a crazy mistake. Date people you find attractive. Don't date out of pity. Yeah. Because if you date out of pity, at the end of the day, it's like you are forcing yourself to manage someone. And at the end of the day, you're going to be unhappy deep inside. And that's not smart. Another point here is don't try to change people. Don't try to change people. So when you try to change people, you will frustrate yourself. People will only change if they want to. So when you're trying to change people, you will just be stressing yourself. People will change if they want. So if you don't like someone, don't try to change them, just leave them alone. Don't expect commitment from someone you are dating. You know, these people, most people fall into this because you like someone and then what do you do next? You start telling them, you start committing to them. Like you start expecting commitment from them. You're dating someone, they barely know you, and you start telling them like, you cannot do this. No, they're not committed to you. They just know you barely for 2-3 weeks, and they're asking, expecting commitment from them, expecting them to stop talking to their other friends. That's bullshit. That doesn't make sense. Don't do that. So, most importantly, you must date properly. And if you date properly, you get it just. So that's just that with the smartest way to date. That's one. So right now we successfully talk about the smartest way to date, the first book. So if you haven't read that book, check down the description below, join my Telegram channel and get access to it. Read, practice, and start dating properly. So now, shall we go to the new book, continuation of the smartest way to date? Welcome everyone to the smartest way to date 2. It's now available. So this book is made just to give you the knowledge you need to have a successful relationship. Yes, the smartest way to date 2, that's it. So, and if you are read this carefully, you're going to learn about dating and relationship. You're going to understand that there are two different things. Yes, you're going to learn about that. So let's talk about some things you will enjoy in this book. You are going to enjoy the ugly side of dating and relationship. You have to be aware that there are ugly sides to this. So when you understand that, and you understand how you can get the most out of it. So what can happen when you're in the dating world? That's the ugly side of dating and relationship. What can happen? So how can you put yourself in a situation where we won't be in that ugly side? So that's what it is. So what you will learn in this book is you will learn how to get a solid and successful relationship. And other that you will learn how to start a conversation and initiate contact, starting a conversation, how to approach people, talk to them, get their contact, and follow up. How to initiate contact the proper way. How to initiate contact on social media, how to get people to talk to you. Then the next point is setting up a date. How to set up a date with someone you like. Setting up. So what you should do when you're setting up a date, you will learn it, this book, and how you should make the date work out. How to get them out on the date, something like that. So the next point you will also learn is how to understand people. You have to open them up and discover. You have to understand the kind of person you are talking to. So when you understand them, you know how to deal with them and handle them. Because when you don't know someone, you will be having a lot of misunderstanding, problems, issues. This book has solved it for you. Another point is you have to observe and test people interesting. You want to be sure that these people like you. Yes, you want to, after you must know. So you don't want to be wasting time on people that do not like you. Another point then, you have to choose the right person for you. This is very important. When you do the proper thing and choose the right person for you, everything will just keep going smoothly. You won't stress. So this place will guide you on how to choose the right person for you. So that the next point here is the power of attention and sex. You have to understand how this thing works in relationship. So when you understand this, you know how to use it, how to use attention very well, and how to do the proper things in relationship. For men and women, what you should do, how to do that. So another point here you need to take note is don't appear to be interested in a relationship. So you can't be seeing someone and be so excited you want a relationship so badly. So this person will tell you how to do that, how to show interest in someone. You want a relationship with them, but you have to show it in a proper way. You don't want to be showing that, oh, you want a relationship. You want to be, that's not what you want to be showing, because it can put them in a tight space where they feel like you're coming too strong at them. So you don't want that. Another point we learn here is don't over-invest. So we learn how you should not do that in this book. So another thing is tell stories. How stories works. How stories can get someone to point. The point is you will learn that in the smartest way to date too. Another point here is don't rush into a relationship. So why you should not rush into a relationship? What should you do instead? Everything is there. Everything is there. And the next point, how to get into a relationship. That also is there. How do you go about getting a relationship with the person you want? That's also there. How to handle obstacles and resistance properly. You always have these problems when you are trying to get like someone. There's no one in the surface of this that will not give you resistance. So how do you handle it? Most people complain, they think that the person doesn't like them because they're showing resistance. Everyone is going to show resistance because they don't know you yet, they don't like you yet. So how do you handle it? This book has a solution to that. Next point, manage your insecurities. Everybody is insecure. We feel there's something, our weakness, something we are not really okay with, or something that triggers our emotions to act in a way that. So you need to learn how to put your insecurities to rest because it's going to make you unattractive. You have to learn how to manage your insecurities. So how you be able to manage it, you can look down and read on it. So another point is don't make them the center of your life. How you should do that, how you be able to do because you can get into a trap of making someone making someone the center of your life. Like everything you do is all around them. You can't get into that if you are not careful. So you don't want to do that. So this as the explanation on how to do that is that don't hope that things will work. Just get things done. Get them to like, don't hope that, oh, this beautiful guy will like me. Do all the things that will make them like you. So instead of hoping, put your energy into it. So this place talk about how you should do that. Be willing to lose them. This is another good point. Very good. Tell you how to do that. The power of space. Wow, this is just, if you understand this power of space, there's nothing you cannot do again when it comes to that. There's nothing. When you understand how to use space, even if you're in a serious problem in your relationship, if you understand, even if the person doesn't like you, they like you in the beginning, but they don't like you, when you understand this power of space, it's a game changer for you. Everything will change any bad or position you are into a good one. So another point is learn how to demand for things. That's another point. This will get people to be attractive to you, respect you, and invest in you. So that there's a way you do about that. Go about that. It's also in the book. You can check it out. Calling and texting. Everybody calls, everybody texts. Yeah. To interact with people. But the way you text and call matters. So if you don't text the right way or call the right way, it will get you in some situation you don't want to. So read on that. You can do that. Another point, do things together. Yeah, go and read on how to do this. How to get them to do this. What if you can do this? All this that is in the book, in this book, the kind of relationship you will have, it will be different from the normal relationship because you are doing things that humans want, people need to be doing. When you do this, because most people are not doing this today and they're in a relationship. So when you understand all these things, it's a total changer for you. The masculine and the feminine, you gotta understand how that. So what is it going on? So finance. So this money, the role it plays in relationship and how you can use that. Money is very important in a relationship. It's very important. So how you can use it in a proper way so that it will not ruin or make your relationship shitty. So you're going to learn that. And what else? Yeah. So the I love you and I miss you word. Yeah. How do you use those words? Some people think you just need to be saying I love you, I miss you, I love you. There's a proper way to use it. If you don't use it the right way, it will give a different effect to people. So you have to really understand how to use it. Communicate properly. So how to communicate properly. This will go a long way in helping you. How feelings work. You have to understand how feelings work. When you allow how feelings and emotions work, you know how to be able to use it to your own advantage. And you have to figure out how to do that. Fantasizing. What about fantasize? What do you need to know about fantasizing? Everything is there. What else? Yeah, don't try to clear an obstacle. Many people right now, their problem is this obstacle, and they're in a relationship right now. But their problem is this also. They're trying to clear an obstacle, and that will even ruin the relationship. So, but when you understand this, you will know how to handle this. Don't complain. Out complaining ruins a lot of things. So you learn how to not do that. Don't cohabit. Yeah, go and read on it. Don't cohabit. So, how to handle a long distance relationship. Yeah, long distance relationship. You got to know if you want your relationship to be successful and you're in a long distance, you have to know how to put it to make it work. Another point is when you have over invested, when you've done too much for someone, how do you do that? Yeah. So now this is the end. This now explains how a successful relationship happens. So when you understand how a successful relationship happens, you will not rush it. You have to understand that a relationship is not rushed, and it always follows a process. You can't just jump out of the blue to get into a relationship. So at the point. So that's the end of the smartest way today too. So go and get your copy today. Get your copy. It's going to be under the description below. And read. And if you have any questions, message me. So this book is going to be available. It's not free. The smartest way to date two is not free. It's only the smartest way to date one that is free. So if you are new here, go and read the smartest way to date one and get the date two. Smartest way to date two. You are if you are reading the smartest way to date one, if you've read it, I expect you to have been on some kind of level right now where you know what you are doing. But now to get a successful relationship, you need the smartest way to date two. Like to be able to know what you are doing, to be able to put all the work together. Everything is in the smartest way to date two. So for those who have read the smartest way to date, I know many people said that's helped them and add value to their life. So you should not stop adding value to your life. Go and get the smartest way to date too. I'm going to drop it. It's available on the description below. And if you've not read the smartest way to date one, you can join my Telegram channel. It's also under the description below and read it. And read it. Read and read. So and don't forget, thank you all for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, read the smartest way to date, buy the smartest way to date too. And if you have any question, message me on Telegram. So this is Dating Code, your dating and relationship coach. And if you want to show some love to me, under the description below, you can show some love. If you want to show appreciation for what you are getting from this channel, you can show it on the description below. So this is Dating Code. It's so nice to say all this for you and to let you know that I have a new book that will change everything for everyone. Change your dating and relationship life. So see you next time. Everyone should take care.